Welcome, adventurer! Embarking on your journey through the mystical lands of Aeternum can feel thrilling and overwhelming, but fear not, I've got you covered. This guide will help you navigate every aspect of the game, ensuring you make the most of your time and enjoy every moment. So let's dive in. Choosing your archetype. The very first step after crafting your character is selecting an archetype. While this choice might seem like a monumental decision, rest easy. New World doesn't lock you into rigid classes. The freedom to switch weapons and abilities at any given time means you're never confined to one playstyle. However, starting with the soldier archetype has significant advantages for beginners. Resource boost. Soldiers get bonuses for mining, weaponsmithing, and smelting. Skills essentially for crafting high quality weapons and armor. Leveling these skills from scratch can be a grind, so having a head start is invaluable. Plus, crafted items can either be equipped or sold in the marketplace for a tidy profit. Starting weapons, you begin with sword, shield, and hatchet in this class, some of the most versatile early game weapons. The sword and shield combo provides solid defense, while the hatchet offers high damage and speed. This balanced start allows you to experiment with the combat mechanics without feeling outmatched. Smooth transition. The soldier archetype eases you into New World's immersive gameplay. You will quickly grasp the basic of the gathering, crafting, and combat, setting a strong foundation for the adventures ahead of you. Don't stress about making the perfect choice. The game's flexibility means you can always adapt your strategy later on. Once you enter the world of Aeternum, the sheer scope of activities can be overwhelming. Town buzz with players, quests seem endless, and factions, essentially guilds, add another layer of complexity. Here's how to cut through the noise and stay focused. The main storyline. Prioritize this main quest. Not only does it provide rich lore and engaging challenges, but it also unlocks essential endgame content. Completing it offers substantial XP, ensuring you reach level 65 smoothly. Plus, certain endgame activities remain locked until you progress through the storyline, so don't neglect it. Factions. Around mid-game, you will choose from 3 factions. Marauders, military-focused valorous warriors. Syndicate, knowledge-driven, secretive scholars. Covenant, zealous defenders of faith. The choice doesn't drastically impact your gameplay, but joining a faction unlocks exclusive quests and gear. Completing faction mission rewards you with S-tier equipment and tools that significantly boost your progression. Yes, grinding faction quests can be tedious, but the rewards are well worth it. Leveling tip. Take your time, this isn't a race. Enjoy the journey, explore thoroughly, and savor the story. By the time you finish the main quest line, you will likely hit level 65 or close to it. Fun fact, each faction has its own unique backstory and rivalries. Dive into the lore to enhance your immersion. Aeternum is very vast, so vast that traveling on foot can quickly become exhausting. Thankfully, mounts are here to save the day. Unlocking your first mount. At level 20, you will receive a mount quest. Drop everything and complete this quest immediately. The sooner you have a mount, the easier exploration becomes. Upgrading your mount. Your journey doesn't end once you obtain your mount. All the contrary, complete mount quest races to upgrade its speed and stamina. While these races can be challenging and boring, they're crucial for maximizing your mount's performance. A faster, more durable mount means less time traveling and more time adventuring. Mount skills. You can level up your mount skill further, enhancing your ride. This might feel like a grind, but trust me, it is well worth the investment. Pro tip, treat your mount well. It's more than just a ride, it's your loyal companion in this grand adventure, so focus on it. Towns in New World are bustling hubs of activity, trade, and rest. Understanding their mechanics can make your journey much smoother. Teleport stations. As you explore, you will encounter blue lit pillars. These are teleport stations. Activate them whenever you find one. They're scattered across the map, providing convenient fast travel points. Inns. Every town has an inn. Always activate the inn's teleportation point before leaving town. This gives you the option to return instantly, saving you time and resources. Housing. You can buy up to 3 houses and customize them to your liking. Houses also serve as teleport points, offering another layer of convenience. Choose strategically. Buy houses in towns you frequent. Everfall is a popular choice due to its central location and vibrant community. Storage. Each town has a unique storage system. Items stored in one town's storage will not appear in another's. While this requires organization, it also means you will never run out of space. Just remember where you store your items. Pro tip: plan your housing and storage locations based on your playstyle. Strategic planning saves time and frustration later on. One of the most exciting aspects of New World Aeternum is its vibrant player-driven economy. The trading system isn't just a side feature, it's a core part of the game, and mastering it can set you up for a long-term success. Trading post. Found in every town marked by a green logo, trading posts are where you can buy and sell items to and from other players. Think of them as bustling marketplaces where you can find everything from weapons and armors to crafting materials and rare collectibles. Buying tip: always look for the latest tools suitable for your level. Upgrading your tools for mining, fishing, logging, etc. significantly speeds up resource gathering. This not only saves time but also allows you to focus more on combat and questing. Selling tips: pay attention to the market trends. Some resources are always high in demand, especially materials used for crafting high-tier weapons and armor. If you focus on gathering rare materials or crafting valuable items, you can make a fortune in this game. Economy dynamics. Prices fluctuate based on supply and demand. Keep an eye on what other players are buying and selling, and adjust your strategy accordingly. For instance, if you notice a shortage on certain resources, capitalize on it by selling your stockpile at a higher price. Pro tip: engage with the trading post regularly, even if you don't need to buy or sell anything. Checking the market helps you stay informed about pricing trends and potential opportunities. MMORPGs are as much about the people you meet as the adventures you undertake, and New World is no exception to this rule. Whether you're a social butterfly or a lone wolf like myself, interacting with the community can greatly enhance your experience. Joining a company, guild. Companies are player-run guilds that offer various benefits, from coordinated group activities to shared resources. Joining a company can make leveling up easier and provide access to endgame raids and PvP battles. Why join? Well, companies often have experienced players who are willing to help newcomers. They can offer valuable advice, resources, and support. Plus, many of these companies have Discord servers where you can chat, strategize, and even make friends. Finding the right fit. Each company has its own culture and playstyle. Some are focused on PvP and others on PvE, crafting, or social activities. Don't be afraid to try a few different ones until you find the one that's right for you. Solo play. Preferring going alone? Well, that's perfectly fine. New World allows you for solo play, and many quests and activities can be completed independently. However, certain endgame content like large-scale raids require teamwork, so it's worth making some friends along the way. PvP and raids. Engaging in PvP, player versus player, is one of the most exhilarating aspects of this game. Whether it's small skirmishes or large faction battles, PvP offers unique rewards and challenges. Raids, on the other hand, require coordination and teamwork, but offer some of the best loot in the game. Fun fact: the New World community is known for being diverse and welcoming. Don't hesitate to ask for questions or seek help. most players are more than happy to assist newcomers. Final tip: take your time and enjoy the journey. If there's one piece of advice I want you to emphasize above all else, is this: take your time. New World is not a game you rush through. It's an immersive, rich detailed world designed to be savored. Here's why slowing down can make all the difference. Explore and discover. Aeternum is filled with hidden treasures, secret locations, and lore-rich environments. Take your time to explore off the beaten path. You never know what you might find in the next corner or fight. Make mistakes. Don't be afraid to experiment and make mistakes, whether it's trying out different weapons, crafting items, or taking on challenging quests. Every misstep is a learning curve. Appreciate the details, from the stunning landscapes to the intricately designed towns. New World is a visual and auditory feast. Pause to take in the scenery, listen to the ambient sounds, and appreciate the craftsmanship that went into creating this world. Also, stay engaged. The community combat and crafting systems are designed to keep you engaged for the long haul. Participate in events, join a company, and immerse yourself into this world. The more you invest in the game, the more rewarding it becomes. Final thought: New World is more than just an MMO. It's an adventure, a challenge, and a community. If you give it the time and attention it deserves, it might just become one of the most memorable gaming experiences you've ever experienced. So what are you waiting for? Dive in, explore, and embrace the journey. See you in Aeternum Adventure.